Welcome to the Barbados Today News Brief for Thursday, August the 15th, 2013. Here are some of the main stories in this publication. The government's proposal to end free university education dominated today's debate in Parliament, with opposition MP George Payne telling students to sue the Friendly Stewart administration, Mara Thompson suggesting that a gaping hole in education be fixed, and Donville Ennis assuring that the Student Revolving Loan Fund would be recapitalized so that to ensure access to students who want to borrow money to cover the costs of tuition. More on the highlights of the debate on page 3. And a major movement will be launched on Sunday to mobilize popular support for a national referendum to get government to reverse its decision to make university students pay tuition fees. See the entire story on pages 4 and 5 and find out who the prominent educator is who has asked the government to scrap the proposal to do away with free university education. The medical fraternity in Barbados is concerned about government's plan to reduce funding at the QEH while simultaneously freezing temporary and substitute posts in the entire public sector. We've got much more on this on pages 6 and 7. Meanwhile, our full coverage of today's budget debate is on pages 14 to 21, with other reactions on pages 4 to 7. Harrison College and Queen's College have once again taken the lion's share of this year's Barbados scholarships and exhibitions. We've got all on our back page. In Caribbean news now, the murder toll in Trinidad and Tobago has risen to 240 so far this year, as police have been kept busy after a resurgence of gang violence in East Port of Spain. This and other regional stories on pages 46 and 47. Meanwhile, on the world front, the death toll in Egypt has gone up too, after at least 525 people were killed in a security crackdown on the Islamist movement that has left the most populous Arab nation polarized and in turmoil. Follow this and more global news on pages 48 and 49. In sports, Trinidad and Tobago's Jehu Gordon won his country's first medal at the 2013 IAAF World Championships in Russia when he captured gold in the men's 400 meters hurdles at the Luzhniki Stadium today. The details on page 65. And finally, 3 of the world's leading 2020 players, including Lafis Malinga, are coming to play in the Limacol Caribbean Premier League. See who the others are on pages 66 and 67. And this has been the Barbados Today News Brief. On behalf of my videographer and video editor Gregory Waldron, I'm Emmanuel Joseph. See you next time.